Hello, my students. Welcome back into my channel. Now I'm going to explain how we solving a past paper, mathematics past paper, applications and interpretation, standard level of IB past paper, paper 1 on 30 October 2023. Right, let's start with number 1. Number 1, Billy is a keen worker who keeps a record of his performance. The following table shows the time in minutes. It takes him to walk 1 kilometer up hills with different gradients. So the gradient, the variable is time, minutes, and gradients. The gradient of each hill is constant, and this is the table. Find the equations of the regression line of T on G, right? I will start with an assumption that I will assuming that this is a variable x and this one is variable y. Why? Because uh, time is time is a dependent variable. So meanwhile, a gradient is independent variable. So times depend on gradient. Y depend on x. A, I'm going to calculate amount of x, 0 plus 0 plus 4 plus 10 plus 15 plus 20, and it is 49. After that, sigma y, this number plus this number plus this number until plus 17.88. It is 58.84. And then sigma x squared. 0 squared plus 4 squared plus 10 squared plus 15 squared plus 20 squared. It is 741. And sigma y squared, same with x squared procedure, it is 772. And then sigma x times y. So 0 plus this number plus 0 times this number plus 4 times this number plus 10 times this number until 20 times 17.88. So it is 720.63. And after that, average of y is this number divided by 5 because the n equals 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it's going to be 11.768. After that, average x is 9.8. If 49 divided by 5 equals 9.8. All right. Now I'm going to find B. B is the coefficients of G, because the equation like this, not, yeah, supposed to be equations y equals A plus bx. But I will change becomes based on this question becomes, I'm gonna write it here, becomes T equals A plus BG. So I'm going to find B after that A and substitute into this equation. So B formula is, wait, I need more space. Sigma xy minus sigma x times sigma y over n equals 5 over sigma x squared minus sigma x squared over n. And if you substitute all numbers into this equation, you're gonna find the number is 0.55214. Okay. So B equals this number, 0.55214. Next, A. A equals average Y minus B times average X, or yeah, if you substitute this number and then this number into here, and as well 0.55214, you will find a number 11.768 minus yeah, 0.55214 times 9.8. Okay, and you will get a number 6.357028. So the equation will be the equations of the regression. The equations of the regression line is based on this equation. It is T equals 6.35703 plus 0.55214 G. This is the equation. Next, part 2. The correlation coefficient, if I'm mistaken, part 2, we're going to find the correlation coefficient. The correlation coefficient formula is R equals N times sigma xy, x times y, minus sigma x minus sigma y, okay, over square root n times sigma x squared minus sigma x squared times n times sigma y squared minus sigma y squared. And if you substitute this number into this formula, you will find the correlation coefficient is 0.993910. So it means the conclusion, this is a very strong, a very strong linear correlation. Sorry, this is 2R of T and G. Next, B. The question B is estimate on Sunday, Billy intends to walk up a hill with a gradient of 13%. Estimate the time it will take Billy to walk 1 kilometer up the hill. It means based on this, based on this equation, the regression line t equals 6.35703 plus 0.55124 G. Now substitute 13 into G becomes 6.35703 plus 0.55124 times 13. And the result is 13.5348, so on, or approximately becomes 13.5 minutes. Yeah. So 1 kilometer for 13.5 minutes. Yeah. So he walks 1 kilometers for 13.5 minutes. Next, C. See, the question is, this morning Billy walked 1 kilometer, 1 kilometer up a hill, and it took 22 minutes. Explain why it would be inappropriate to use the equation found in part A to estimate the gradient of this hill. Yeah, of course, because G, or gradient, is dependent variable while T is independent variable. So time, or T, is dependent variable. So it result depend on G. Yeah. So the time result depend on the result of G. It depend on, when I add depend on uh, the result of variable g. So we can calculate t based on uh, based on the value of g. So you have to calculate g first. After that, t. So impossible if given t and we are going to find g. Impossible. So because t is a dependent variable, depend on g. Next, number two, the Great Pyramid of Giza is the oldest of the seven wonders of the ancient world. When it was built 4,500 years ago, the measurements of the pyramid were in Royal Egyptian cubits. Yeah. REC, Royal Egyptian cubits. Victor reads online that one REC is equal to 0.52 meters, rounded to two decimal places. Write down the upper and lower bounds of one REC in meters, right? So for for upper bound, it's going to be 0.52 plus 0.005 and equal 0.525 meters. While for lower bound, it is 0.52 minus 0.005 and it becomes 0.515 meters. Yeah. The Great Pyramid of Giza has a square base. So the base shape is square with side length of 440 REC and a height of 280 REC. Victor assumes that these two measurements are exact. Okay, are exact, and that the Great Pyramid can be modeled as a square base pyramid. Okay, with smooth faces. Fine. The minimum possible volume of the pyramid in cubic meters. We are going to using this, yeah, this number in meters, not in REC. So 440 REC equals 440 times 0.515 meters equals 200 to 226.6 meters. Why we use this? Because we are going to find the minimum possible volume. It means we're going to using lower bound. Okay. While for 280, 280. REC equals 280 times 0.515 meters. And it is 144.2 meters. Now, volume. The volume formula is 1/3 times base times height. So it will be volume equals 1/3 times 226.6 squared. And because base is 226.6 times 226.6. The base shape is square times 144.2. And if you calculate, the result is 2468106 point, this is 0.051, or yeah, round off becomes 247. 247, 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. This, or 2.47 times 10 times 10 power 6. Yeah. This, our volume, meter cube. Consider the graph of the following function with fx. This one. Write down the equations of the vertical asymptote of fx. Find derivative fx. Write down the interval fx is increasing. So the vertical asymptote happening if I'm going to write down here. It's happening if if fx equals ux over vx. It's happening if ua not equals 0 and va equals 0 when x equals a. Okay. So fx equals, if we calculate 8 times 16, it will be 128 plus x cubed over 8x. So 8x equals 0. Yeah, based on this information. So x equals 0 over 8, 0. So vertical asymptote of fx is x equals 0. xb Find derivative fx. So if fx equals 16x power minus 1 plus 1/8 x squared, yeah, simplify from this form. So derivative of x is minus 16x power minus 2 plus 2 over 8 x, or minus 16 over x squared plus x over 4. Next, C about, yeah, increasing the interval, happening if the derivative greater than 0. If derivative greater than 0, it means minus 16 over x squared plus x over 4 greater than 0. So it will be minus 64 plus x cubed over 4x squared greater than 0. So minus 64 plus x cubed greater than 0, because 4x squared times 0 is 0. So x cubed greater than 64. So x cube root of 64. So x greater than 8, greater than 4, sorry, greater than 4. So this the interval x greater than 0, greater than 4. But I'm going to show you if we sketch on a number line, this is 4. The solutions area is greater than 4, this to infinite. So the solution as well, x greater than 4, less than infinite. So this one or this one. Number 4, the following Voronoi diagram, the coordinates of 3 farmhouses are 0 0.3, 8.3, 8, 13, 0, 3, 8, and 8, 13, where distance are measured in kilometers. Its farmhouse owns the land that is closest to it. Okay, and their boundaries are defined by the dotted lines on diagram 1. Okay, question. To provide water to the farms, it is decided to construct a well at the point where the boundaries meet on diagram 1. Write down the coordinates of this point. The coordinates of this point is 1. What is 4 and 8? 4, 8. 4, 8. This the point. What else? Find the equations of the perpendicular bisector of AC. Okay, perpendicular, it means the gradient, 180 degrees. 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 180 degrees if multiply equals -1. All right, so I'm going to find gradient AC first. This gradient AC. A to C, the straight line. So the gradient is 13 minus 3 over, over 8 minus 0. It is 10 over 8 or 5 over 4. Now, gradient of a straight line, I'm going to use symbol SL, MSL straight line, times MAC equals -1 because perpendicular, perpendicular one another, perpendicular bisector of AC. MAC is this one, 5 over 4. So the gradient of straight line equals 1 times 4 over 5. So the gradient of straight line equals minus 4/5, like this. And the equation, the equation y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. It's through 4 and 8, and m equals minus 4/5. So it becomes y minus minus 8 equals minus 4/5 times x minus 4. So becomes times multiply by 5, like y minus 40, okay, minus 4x plus 16. Yeah. So it becomes 4x plus 5y minus 56 equals 0. This is the equation. And additional from house D 6,5, which one? Oh, this one is built on the land. The Voronoi diagram has been drawn to show the new boundaries. The coordinates of the vertices of these boundaries are indicated on diagram 2. So we are going to look diagram 2. Okay. Question. A wind turbine is to be built at one of the vertices. Okay. The wind turbine should be as far from the nearest farmhouses as possible. So as far, we are going to find what? By calculating appropriate distances, find the locations of the wind turbine, as far from the nearest farmhouses. Or we are going to check which coordinate point is the wind turbine. Okay. Okay. So this is C. Right. I'm gonna check. If B to this point, this is 8 minus 11 minus 3 squared, 9 plus 3 minus 5 plus 25. This is square root 34. How about this? Root, this is 16. 4 minus 8 plus 4, square root 20. So about this is as well 20. So about this, 2 square root 4 plus 16, yeah, 20. How about this one? Square root, uh, yeah, 34. Now I'm gonna check this. C and this point. For C and this point, if you calculate, it will be, yes, square root, how much this? Yeah, this so far, 0.5, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. So this one, the farthest. So the farthest, so the farthest uh, is coordinate, point 9 over 11, comma 116 over 11. If you calculate the distance, uh, you can find that this is the farthest coordinate point from C, 8, comma 13. Okay. As well, you can evaluate if from this coordinate point to this coordinate point, or from A, from A, 0, comma 3. Yeah. 2, write down the distance of the wind turbine to the nearest farmhouse. To the nearest farmhouse, it means, yes, oh yeah, the far is from A, but the nearest is from C. This is far, and the nearest from C. So the locations of wind turbine here, and the nearest farmhouse is C, and the furthest farmhouse is A. So I'm going to fix this one first. From a comma 3, and the nearest The nearest is coordinate point C, 8, 13. Yeah. Okay. Number 5. Ron sails his boat from point R for a distance of 150 kilometers on a bearing of, I need electricity, on a bearing of 120 degrees to arrive at point S. He then sails on a bearing of 38 degrees to point T. Ron's journey is shown in the diagram. Find angle, angle RST. RST, we're going to find this angle. So if I create a straight line here, okay, this angle equals with this angle. So the angle is 180, 180 minus 120. Okay, and it is 60. So this is 60. So RST equals 38 plus 60. It is 98 degrees. Point T is directly east of point R. Okay, the directions to east of this point R. Calculate the distance that Ron sails to return directly from point T to point R. Oh, so Ron return, okay, return to R from T. So like this. So we're going to calculate the distance T to R. So if I will create this 90 degrees, 90 degrees, okay. So, okay, and this one, this is, if this is 90, it means this angle is 90 minus 38, and it is 52. Yeah, so this is 52. So RT over sine 98 equals 150 over sine 52. 150 because of this distance 150. So RT equals 150 over sine 52 times sine 98. So if you calculate, you will find a number 188.5 or approximately 189 kilometers. Number 6, consider the following function. hx 2 over square root x minus 1 plus half. Find inverse of hx and x equals 1. So if these functions I write as y equals 2 over square root x minus 1 plus half, or it is y minus half equals 2 over square root x minus 1, or square root x minus 1 equals 2 over, as 2 over y minus half. X minus 1 equals y 2 over y minus half squared. I'm going to move into the space, so it becomes x equals 2 over y minus half squared plus 1. So inverse of hx equals 2 over x minus half squared plus 1. If x equals 1, it is 2 over 1 minus half equals half plus 1. This is 4, so 16. 16, because 4 squared plus 1 equals 17. Find the domain. The domain 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 x minus half greater than 0. Why? Because based on this information that x should be greater than 1. So impossible if x minus half less than 0. So x minus half greater than 0. So x greater than half. This is the domain. An athlete on a horizontal athletic field throws a discus. Wait, I'm going to set first this. The height of the discus above the field in meters after it is thrown can be modeled using a quadratic functions of the form fx equals ax squared plus bx plus c, where x represents the horizontal distance in meters that the discus has traveled from the athlete. A specialized camera tracks the initial path of the discus after it is thrown by the athlete. The camera records that the discus travels through the 3 coordinate points are 3, 2.82, 6, 4.25, and 9,5.30 as shown in diagram 1. This is diagram 1. Question A. Use the coordinates 3, 2.82 to write down an equation in terms of A, B, C. Right. The parabolic graph equation like this, y equals ax squared plus bx plus c. And if the graph through this coordinate point 3 and 2.82, it means we can substitute into this equation x equals 3 and y equals 2.82. So it's going to be 2.82 equals A times 3 squared plus 3B plus C. It becomes 9A plus 3B plus C equals 2.82. So this is the equation in terms of A, B, and C. Use your answer to part A and to similar equation to find the equations of the quadratic model for the height of the discus. Okay. A 1.8 meter high wall is 30 meters from where the athlete threw the discus as shown in diagram 2. Or there is a wall with height 1.8 meters. But we're going to do this first, B. Okay, I'm gonna doing B first. I'm going to continue here. B, if through 6.4 how much? I'm gonna check. Wait, gonna check 4.25. Okay, 4.25. So it becomes 4.25 equals 8 times 6 squared plus 6b. Okay, 6b plus c becomes 36a plus 6b plus c equals 4.25. And it is the second equation, while this one, the first equation. This is the first equation. Okay. And after that, through this coordinate point, 9 and 5.30. Now through 5, okay. Sorry, not through 9, sorry, 9, comma 5.30. Okay. So the equation becomes 5.30 equals 8 times 9 squared plus 9b plus c, and it becomes 81a plus 9b plus c equals 5.30. This is the third equation. Now, from 1 and 2 equation, this one, 9a plus 3b plus c. From 1 and 2 equation, okay, I'm gonna from 1 and 2, from 1 and 2, so the equation are 9a plus 3b plus c equals 2.82. 36a plus 6b plus c equals 4.25. Now we're going to cancel c, eliminate c. So if 9 minus 36 is minus 27a and minus 3b, and this is minus 1.43. 12 minus, yeah, minus 1.43, because 2.82 minus 4.25. Now, next, from 1 and 3, from 1 and 3, 9a plus 3b plus c equals 2.82. 3 is 81. A plus 9b plus c equals 5.30, minus, cancel c, eliminate c, and it's going to be minus 72. A minus 6b equals minus 2.48. Okay. This is 4, equation 4. This is equation 5. Next. I'm going to change the color. Now, from 4 and 5. From 4 and 5, minus 27a minus 3b equals minus 1.43. Minus 72a minus 6b minus 2.48. I'm going to eliminate b, so I will multiply with 2, and this is with 1. So becomes minus 54a minus 6b equals minus 2.86. Still 72 minus 6b minus 2.48 minus, eliminate b, so it becomes minus 54 plus 72, 18. 18a equals minus 0.38. Yeah, so a equals minus 0.38 over 18. It is minus 0.021111, so on. Now substitute a. I will using another color. Okay, a different color. So substitute a into this equation. This one, 72 minus 72a minus 6b equals minus 2.48. So it becomes minus 72 times minus 0.021111, so on, minus 6b equals minus 2.48. And if you calculate, you're going to find that b equals 0.6666, so on. Next, a and b already. Now we're going to substitute a and b into line into this one, this equation. Okay, so 9 times this number minus 0.02111, so on. Okay, plus 3b, 3 times this number, 0.6666, so on, and plus c equals 2.82. And if you calculate, you're going to find that c equals 1.01. So fx equals minus 0.021111 x squared plus 0.6666 x plus 1.01 ABC. Okay. C. Show that the model predicts that the discuss will go over the wall. Okay. I will change with different color, right? So C, if X equals this one, yeah, 0 to 30, yeah, 30 meters. So what happens if X equals 30 meters? So it becomes minus 0.021111, so on, or minus 19 over 900, this times 30 squared plus this is 0.6666 times 30 plus 1.01. So you will have the result 2.01 meters. So if you compare with the wall, this is just 1.8, and the ball position on 30 meters is 2.01, higher than 1.8. Okay, so uh, our conclusion that the discuss go over the wall. Okay. Next, D. The question is Find the horizontal distance that the discus will travel from the athlete until it first hits the ground, according to this model, or until here, until it hits the ground. D, when fx equals 0. If it hits the ground, it means fx equals 0. So this equation actually we can writing as fx equals minus 19 over 900. Okay, 19 over 900 x squared plus 2/3 x plus 101 over 100. Yeah, it is equal 0. So if we calculate, if we find the x value through this formula, okay, this is A, B, and C. So it's going to be minus 2/3 plus minus square root 2/3 squared minus 4 times this number times this number, and you're going to find a number 0.5297333, so on, over 2 times this number. 2 times this number is minus 38 over 900. And if you calculate, you're going to find that x, the first x is minus 1.448, but distance never negative. X2 is 33.027500. So the horizontal approximately becomes 33. So the horizontal distance is, yeah, is 33 meters. Yeah, that's one. Number 8, the diagram shows a map containing a long winding road passing a lake. Okay, a long winding road passing a lake. Number 8. The shape of the road can be modeled by the function, this is the function, Rx, x plus 2 cube, so on. All distances in the map are in kilometers. The local hospital is located at point H, okay, which has coordinates point 1, 2 point, minus 2 comma 16 to n 16. X equals negative 2, y equals negative 16. To save time during emergencies, the local community is planning the constructions of a bridge over the lake. The bridge will be built such that it is normal to the road at point H. At point H. This one. This is the point H. With coordinate point negative 2, comma 16. And we'll connect the hospital to point G. So the hospital position here at point G. To save time during G already. And another question. Using your graphic display calculator, uh, find the value of the derivative. You have to find the derivative first and then substitute -2. So Rx Rx equals x plus 2, yes, x plus 2 cubed plus 3x squared minus 2x. So the derivative is 3 times x plus 2 times 1, because the derivative of x equals 1, plus 6x minus 2. Okay. So if we substitute -2, becomes 3 times -2 plus 2 plus 6 times -2 minus 2 equals, this is 0, minus 12, minus 14. This. Find the equations of the line normal to Rx at point H, okay, which can be used to model the new bridge. Okay, so firstly we have to find the gradient of uh, the gradient of the strike line. Okay, and gradient we can determine through the derivative. B m equals -14. Yeah. This the gradient, and the strike line through -2 and 16. Yeah, through H. So the strike line, yeah, the line gradient, the strike line gradient is because of perpendicular. If you multiply, becomes -1. So -14 times m2. M2 is a gradient of the straight line. That's 1. So m2 equals 1 over 14. And wait, I'm going to okay. And after that, the equation y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. This is y1, this is x1, and this m is this 1 over 14. So the equation being y minus 16 equals 1 over 14 times x plus 2, because -2 minus minus equals plus. And it's going to be y equals, I will, yeah, it's okay. 1 over 14x plus 2 over 14 plus 16. And it becomes y equals x over 14 plus this is 113 over 14. Or you can arrange like this: 14y equals x plus 113, the equation. But this equation correct as well. Next, the question is C. Determine the length of the new bridge. Length of the new bridge. I'm going to before C. Wait. This equation y equals x over 14 plus 113 over 14. And it becomes this one. Okay, so it's gonna be, wait. This one Rx, yeah. Wait. Well, and y equals x plus 2. 3x minus 2x. Okay. Y equals y. Or becomes like this with x plus 2 cubed plus 3x squared minus 2x equals x over 14 plus 113 over 14. Multiplied by 14, it's going to 14 times, I will expand x plus 2 cube. Becomes x cubed plus 6x squared plus 12x plus 8. And so the expansions of this x plus 2 cube, this term, is this one. X plus 3x squared. Okay. What times 14? Yeah. Minus 2x plus x plus 113. So it becomes 14x cubed 14 and then x squared 9 times 14 126x squared 12x minus 2 equals 10. Wait. Oh, there is x here. Okay. Minus x as well. So it becomes, after that, if multiply becomes 139x if you calculate minus 114 equals 0. Yeah. 14 times 8 minus 13. Yeah. And after that, factorize. If you factorize, becomes x plus 2 times 14, x squared plus 98x minus 57 equals 0. So x plus 2 equals 0, or 14x squared plus 98x minus 57 equals 0. X equals minus 2. And for this expression equals 0, you can find through this formula. Minus b plus minus square root b squared minus 4ac over 2a. You can determine x, and you're going to find x, and this is x, x1, x2, x2 equals minus 7.539997, so on. X3 is 0, 0.539978, so on. Now substitute, if you substitute to Rx, uh, this this one, this x, you're gonna find that y2, this we need to substitute this one, x minus 2, substitute into, wait, I will write in first substitute. Substitute into Rx. Okay. So if you substitute into Rx, you're gonna find that y equals 15.6042, so on. And y equals 13.1814, so on. Okay. So you can find y. If you substitute into these equations, Rx equals x plus 2 cubed plus 3x squared minus 2x. Okay. Next. So if x equals minus 2, if x equals minus 2, y equals 16. Yeah. This is the point. If x equals minus 2, y equals 16. Now D. D is, wait. By D, wait. Or determine the length of new bridge. Okay. Not finished yet. So the distance, the length, it means the distance, of G is minus 7 uh, minus 7.53997 on n. This one is 2n3. 15.6042 on 2h. H is minus 2 and 16. So the distance, length is the distance from G to H. This is the bridge. So distance or length is square root, okay, minus 2 minus 7.53997 so on square, okay, plus 16 minus 15.6042 so on square, and you will find the number 5.5409 so on, approximately becomes 5.55 kilometers. So the unit is kilometers according to this information that in kilometers is one. Okay, so the length of bridge 5.55 kilometers. Number 9, Mrs. Whitehouse is a chemistry teacher. After grading her final exams, she creates the following box and whisker diagram to compare the grades of her two classes. This is the whisker diagram between class A and class B. Okay. Identify which two of the following statements must be true according to the box and whisker diagram. Indicate your choices by placing tick marks in the second column of the following table. Okay. The data for class A is normally distributed. Class A, it is not normal. Why not normal? Because this area, uh, this area is greater than this area. Okay, and if distributed normal like this, actually the graph like this. Okay, and the mu supposed to be at the center, but this mu not the center, supposed to be here. Uh, if normal, it's supposed to be here. Yeah. So uh, data for class A is not normally distributed. A higher percentage of students in class A receive a grade less than 70 on the exam than in class B. Okay, let's check. Yeah. Less than 70. Okay, less than 70. Okay, if we check, yeah, less than 70, it means less than 70 rather than class B. So it is correct. If you look at this, yeah, this 70 is correct. More students in class B receive a grade greater than 90 on the exam than in class A. Greater than 90, greater than 90. Look, greater than 90 uh, rather than class B. No. Yeah. Some students uh, have same score. So incorrect. The interquartile range for class B is less than the interquartile range to class A. Yeah, that's correct. The interquartile, look, the distance, and if you compare with this one, yeah, class B is smaller, less than, yeah, that's correct. At the end of the year, Mrs. Whitehouse surveyed a random sample of students from each of her two large classes to determine how satisfied they were with her teaching. Okay. Its students independently selected a value from 1 to 10, with 1 meaning that they were not satisfied and at all, and 10 meaning they were very satisfied. Yeah, at all, of course. Her collected data from the student surveys is shown like this. Class A, this is the data 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 students. Class B, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 students. So class A, 8 students, and class B is 10 students. So total students is 18. Mrs. Whitehouse believes that there was no difference in the general satisfaction between the two classes. There is no difference in general satisfaction. Okay. She assumes that the data is drawn from a population that can be modeled by a normal distribution and proposes to conduct a t-test, okay, at the 5% significance level, 5% significance level t-test. It means for the next calculations, we're going to using t-test. Even you will calculate with calculator. B, write down the null and alternative hypothesis for a test. Okay, so the null hypothesis, the null hypothesis is uh, mu A equals mu B. It means there is no difference in general satisfaction. Yeah. They have same uh, yeah, class A is satisfied, class B as well satisfied. Majority of them satisfied. Meanwhile, the uh, alternative hypothesis for H1 mu A different with mu B. Yeah. It means uh, yeah, mu A difference with mu B. Maybe class A level satisfaction different with class B's level satisfaction. Or class A satisfied, class B unsatisfied. Or class B satisfied, class A unsatisfied. Next, C. Right, find the p-value for her test. So you have to using calculator in this calculation, but uh, for the calculation that you have to using the difference or df, okay, df equals it df equals n1 plus n2 minus 2, and it is 18 because 10 plus 8, okay, 18 minus 2 equals 16. Yeah. And alpha, okay, alpha is 0.05. And after that, you have to determine t, okay, uh, and then z for z if by calculation using this p minus p0 over square root p0 times 1 minus p0 over n. You can using this, but better if you using calculator or SPS program. But I have calculate through calculator, and uh, you can find the number that p value equals 0.0952085 on, and you can approximately become 0.095. Later I will create my explanations video about this material, uh, how we calculate or we determine p-value, yeah, using using t table and z table. Yeah. Okay. Next, D, write down the conclusion to the test. Give a reason for your answer. D, 0.095. This is the p-value. Yeah, so p-value will determine the decisions of this hypothesis. Accept null hypothesis or uh, accept alternative hypothesis. If you accept null hypothesis, it means reject alternative hypothesis. And or if you receive or if you accept alternative hypothesis, you have to reject null hypothesis. P value is 0.095, and it is greater than 0.05. If you sketch on the normal distribution line like this, this is mu, and this is 0.05 divided by 2, it means 0.025. This is 0.025. This is the area, but later I will create my uh, explanation video about this. Yeah. So what happened if 0.095 greater than 0.05? The decision, the decision is the result. I will writing complete. The result is not statistically statistically it's not statistically significant, and no need to reject no need uh, to reject the null hypothesis. It means accept. It means accept null hypothesis and reject alternative hypothesis. Okay. 10. Rita is playing a game. In the game, she must roll a fair six-sided die. If she gets a 5 or 6, then she wins a prize. If not, then she has another chance, but this time she must flip a fair coin, which will result in the coin landing on heads or tails. Okay. If the coin lands on heads, then Rita wins prize. Or if lands on heads, she will wins. She will win prize. Complete the tree diagram by writing in the three missing probability. Okay. Uh, okay. Six-sided die. Okay, she gets 5 or 6, then she wins prize. If win, she gets 5 or 6. Okay, so there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sides. Okay, but if the coin land, if the side land and she gets 5 or she gets 6, she wins the prize. So it means 2. Okay, 5 and 6, 2 sides. If 2 sides, it means 2 of 6. Yeah, because there are 6 sides. No win, no win, it means 4 over 6. Okay, or you can simplify this becomes 1/3, and this one 2/3. Okay, now so about this, if no win, okay, she can win, okay, but through coin just has two sides, okay? Heads or tails. Okay? So it means the probability half and as well half here. Okay, complete. B. Find the probability that Rita does not win a prize. Does not this one. Okay. So probability Rita does not win. Does not win is uh, 4/6 or 2/3, okay, times half. Okay. No win, this is the probability is this one. No win as well, the probability is this one. Okay. So 4/6 times half, it is 2 2/3. Yeah, 2/6 or 1/3. Okay. Next, C. Given that Rita won a prize, find the probability that she got a 5 or 6 when she rolled the die. Okay. If she wins, uh, there are 6 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And she, she wins if, yeah, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. She wins if she gets 5 and 6. Okay. So the probability 5 or 6, okay, is 2/6. So one, you can use 1/3. So 2/6 over 1 minus 2/6. And it is 2/6 over 6/6 minus over 6, 4/6. 2/6 times 6/4, 2/4, half. 11. Nicole works at a local school 5 days each week. She drives an old car to work that has a 72% probability of starting on any given morning. The probability of the car starting on a given morning is independent of it starting on any other morning. Find the probability that Nicole's car starts on exactly 3 mornings in a particular 5-day work week. Okay, so A, going to solving A. We're going to using uh, binomial distribution. So a random variable x, is distributed binomially, okay. A random variable x, which is distributed binomially where there are 5 trials, okay, this one, 5-day, yeah, 5-day, and the probability, find the probability, 72%. Okay, 72%, it means 72% divided by 100, it is 0.72. Okay, now we're going to find the result. Through this model, you can determine n, of course, equals 5. It's one n. P equals 0.72. Q equals 1 minus 0.72. It is 0.28. Okay, now probability x equals 3. Okay. Find the probability that Nico's car starts on exactly 3 mornings in a particular 5-day. 3 of 5. So equals combinations 5, 3, okay, times 0.72 cube times 0.28 squared. And if you calculate this, the result is 0.292626,432. I have calculated this, and after that, approximately becomes 0.293. This. Max B. Nicole walks to work on mornings when her car does not start and it is not raining. Okay. Does not start. It does not start. And that day not raining. Okay. Nicole takes the bus to work on mornings when her car does not start and it is raining. Oh, so when raining and the car does not start, Nicole goes to uh, to get to the work by bus. Yeah, he goes with bus. She goes with bus. Sorry. Where Nicole lives, there is a 42% probability of rain on any given morning, independent of any other morning. Okay. The probability of Nicole's car starting is independent of the weather. Find the probability that Nicole will not. Yeah. Find the probability that Nicole will not have to take the bus in a particular work week. Okay, so she takes bus if the car does not start and raining, and the second moment she takes uh, oh Nicole oh yeah, the second option, Nicole walks. Yeah, she walks if the car does not start and not raining in the morning. She takes by bus. She takes a bus if the car does not start and the morning in the morning is raining. Okay, interesting. B. P equals 0.72. So it means Q equals 0.28. We have calculated this. So the probability not take bus is 0.72, okay, 0.72 plus 0.28 times 1 minus 42%. Okay, according to this information. But there is a 42% probability of rain on any given morning. Okay, so uh, if on the in the morning there is there is raining morning, so uh, she does not take the bus. Yeah, for any given morning. Oh yeah, okay. So it is 0.72 times 0.28 plus 0.28 times 1 minus 0.42. 0.42, it is 0.58. And if you calculate, the result is 0.8824. That is the probability if she not takes the bus. Now, the binomial distributions. Yeah. A random variable x, which is distributed binomially, where there are five there are 5 days each week. Okay, 5 work days. So n equals 5, and probability 0 point this one see 8824. It becomes a combination 5 0 0.8824 or 5 1 minus 0.8824 or 0. So the result is 0.534. Sorry, this is 5 4 9676, so on, and approximately becomes 0.535. This 12. Thurston believes that more popular musical artists sell more albums. He begins to investigate this belief by randomly selecting 8 musical artists and collecting data on the number of followers each of the artists has on a particular social media platform. He then collects data on the number of albums each artist sold in the first week after releasing an album. His data is shown in table 1. Table 1, this. Okay. I will not read out. So Tristan decides to calculate the Spearman's rank correlation coefficient. Complete the table of ranks shown in the table 2. Okay. Well, for this one, artist 1, the rank social media followers 4, the rank album sold in first week is wait is one and yeah one this the second this one so this is the second, the third, this one, fourth, this one 62.4, fifth is the number, six 27, seven is the number, and the last 8 here. Okay, now we're going to move to question B. Calculate the value of RS, Spearman's rank correlation coefficient. Okay, so I'm going to do this. I'm going to create the table. Artists. After that, number of wait. Okay, this is the artist. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 8 artists, and the number of followers. Okay, number of social media followers, and number of albums sold in the first week. So number of blah blah blah, and you can do this for on your paper, on your book, and the rank. Sorry, the number for this is this number 11,500 and so on until this at this 8. Okay, copy that. Is 11,500 and 12,400, 1,300, then 2,300, then 674, 49, 500, 315, and 94,400. And after that, rank. The rank 4, 3, 6, 5, 7, 2, 8, 1 is the table. Okay. Next, number of uh, wait, I'm gonna check number of album sold. Okay, number of albums sold. Number of albums sold. At this one is 1 and 3, 62.4, 17.4, 94.9, 52.5, 27, 21.6, 595.5. And the rank of this number of albums solid is 1, 2, and yeah, 3, 4, 5, 7. This is 6. Yeah, 8. This one. Okay. After that, D. Okay. The standard deviation. This is 2 because the distance 4 and 2, the distance, sorry, not standard deviation, this is the distance rank 4 and 2, the distance is 2, distance is 1, distance is 2, 2, 2, 4, 1, 0. Okay. Okay, after that, the distance squared 4, 1, 4, 4, 4, 16, 1, 0. And the accumulation is 34. Now, the formula S is 1 minus 6 times sigma T squared over n times n squared minus 1. So Rs equals 1 minus 6 times 34 over 8 minus 64 times 64 minus 1, 63. And if you calculate, the result is 0.59523 809 0.52 approximately becomes 0.595. This. That is B. Tristan believes that artists with a higher number of social media followers sell more. Okay, sell more albums, sell more in the first week. He carries out a hypothesis test using a 10% significance level. 10% it means 0.01. 10%, oh sorry, 0.10, 0.1, 0, not 0.01, but 0.1. Okay, 0.1. With the following null hypothesis. Null hypothesis, in the population, there is no monotonic relationship between the number of social media followers and the number of albums sold in the first week. Write down Thurston alternative hypothesis. So this is the null hypothesis, and we're going to write down the alternative hypothesis. It means H1. So H1 is C. H1 is in the population. There is a positive monotonic. There is a positive monotonic there is no monotonic relationship, so there is positive monotonic relationship between the number of social media and so on. So the difference only these words. There is a positive monotonic, and in null hypothesis, there is no monotonic relationship. Okay. This is the difference. There is no monotonic relationship, and on alternative hypothesis, these words, there is a positive monotonic. Next. The critical value of RS for this test is 0.643. State the conclusions of the hypothesis test giving a reason. Okay. The RS equals 0.595, and it is less than 0.643. Based on this test result. So the conclusion, the reason, conclusion said the conclusion. The conclusion, there is no insufficient there's no insufficient evidence to reject to reject uh, the null hypothesis. Yeah. To reject the null hypothesis, it's zero. So it means accept null hypothesis and reject alternative hypothesis. Okay, students, I think done. Thank you for joining with me in this lesson. See you